Okay, so have a new addition. No, the baby's not here yet, but it won't be till July. Then baby number 5, well actually technically 8. Number 8 will be here. So we got 4 here with us, 3 in heaven, and yeah, this will be number 8. But 5th living here with us. So that's coming in July. July is going to be a crazy month. But just added this on with my boy's help. These are the tools you will need. Just a 10 mil, 3/4, and a 17. Believe it or not, this 18. 17 is just a hair too small, and the 18 is a little bit too big. The 3/4 is for those bolts down there. So I only changed 2 things. One, I changed the direction of this piece here. This mounted, I just turned that around, that's all I did. I turned this piece around right here. That's the only change I made to bring it closer to me back here. I could reach the controls without having to run a different wiring setup on the side. So I can reach those controls. This is for my granular products, obviously. I got the backpack right back there for the liquid, but it's for the granular, and at first it's for ATV. It's for ATV or probably the back of a tractor. And I thought, you know what? Why not give it a shot since I have the hitch? So it was going out, as you can tell, it was going out here and then sticking up out here. Well, I didn't like that. It was too far out. Just felt way too far out for that. This makes it more compact on the mower, and it'll work better. Yeah, it went together fairly easily. However, I did have to bend by hand one of these braces right here. They weren't bent to the same angles, so I had to bend it by hand, and then the bolts on the bottom right there straighten it back out. So that helps. I'm going to go through, tighten everything, make sure it's all good. But I'm excited for it. It's going to save a lot of time, a lot of spillage. Because as I'm going around with... Yeah, this is all a work in progress. Unbelievable. Boy, well, it's nice to have heat down here again. That spreader actually works really good for the salt. And I like how it has the... for smaller properties, I'm going to be using it because it has these flaps on all 3 sides. So as you're going along, it will zoom in on it. You know, you can block it off for flower beds, mulch beds. If you're doing weed control or fertilizing, you don't want to burn stuff out. So it actually works pretty good for open areas. A couple properties I do some open areas with. You know, it's about 2.5 acres, maybe 3 acres total that I do. I just added a few properties this year, so we'll see how that goes. But if you're walking that along and it suddenly one of those wheels falls into a gopher hole or something, or just for some reason hits a rock that you don't see in the grass, it stops you, and the material still comes out. And if you have that filled up to the top, like when you're first starting out on your application, then you spill a bunch because you can just keep going forward, as you know. And it happens. It happens. And then you got to take the backpack blower and blow all that stuff out. So, and it takes longer to walk a place than it does to ride it with one of these. This is an 80-pound spreader. I think I got it for 200 or so. Maybe 250. Let me show you the box. But plastic cover's probably not going to last long. But I'm not super worried about that. So, but I'm excited about it. I really am. So that's going to make doing everything a lot better, a lot faster too. You know, I got the tine dethatcher, which works well. They have a wheel kit that goes on the sides of the tine dethatcher now, which I may add my own because they want, I think it's 178 something for two rails, 4 bolts, and the casters. Absolutely no offense to them at all, but you know, I'm pretty sure a few pieces of wood, you know, some oak, some hickory that I have as scrap, you know, some bolts and casters from Harbor Freight will do just fine for the little use that I have for that. But that has come in handy. Very good. And outside I have the big barrel transporter, which ends up turning this into a 27 horse power wheelbarrow and a lot faster for mulch. So you know, it works out good. I don't fill that thing up with mulch. It's like a 55-gallon barrel or 50-gallon barrel. I got the barrels for a little bit less at Home Depot, I think it was. I just got one. Drilled holes in the bottom for the water, and you know, it's worked great for me. For transporting stuff around my property, for getting the leaves out, you know, and the barrel transporter, you know, the platform comes out just beyond halfway of the barrel size. So when you unhook the bracket that holds it on, depending on how it's filled, it automatically dumps on its own, and then you just gotta finish dumping it out. So it works out pretty well. It is a back saver. It's definitely a time saver. So it's kind of like a step away from Mulchmate, you know, from their you know, and a fraction of the price of Mulchmate's deal. But I do like Mulchmate. I do like their Cartmate, I think it is actually. I think it's a great idea. I just can't justify that price. You know, $2 grand for that. I know it'll probably last a lifetime of your business maybe, but who knows. In that case, yeah, it'd be worth it. But at my point right now, I just can't do it. So, and a lot of solo guys can't. So, but do look forward to videos and stuff of that coming out. Yeah, got to get this cleaned up. Waiting for a little bit warmer weather. We're getting in the 20s at night down here and 40s during the day, but it takes a while to get that up to 40s. Right now, we're in a little cold snap, but it's mid-March. You know, what do you want? So, in southern New York. So, this is going to be very good. Looking forward to it. Yeah, and as you can see there, it fits into just a standard hitch or even a smaller one. You know, for an ATV or a smaller tractor or, you know, what have you. So, yeah. So that's about all for now. And I'm going to get back to working on cleaning up this place. Reorganizing and getting it cleaned up. It's come a long way from where it was, but clearly a lot more work to do.